This is the Imperial Assault Villain Pack for General Weiss. Or General Weiss, but I say Weiss, because I believe it's Weiss. And when I go to Germany, I don't order a Hefeweizen, I order a Hefeweizen. So, General Weiss. The rebellion is doomed. It is only a matter of patience and firepower. Bring overwhelming force and tactical genius to your Imperial Assault game with General Weiss, Field Commander. The included General Scheme agenda set gives the Imperial player enhanced tactical options and a thrilling side mission for any campaign. In addition, the pack contains deadly new command cards and 2 unique skirmish missions for head-to-head play. Let's bust this thing open. And I have pre-cut. Now this guy comes in pieces like the other set, so I'm going to have to look up how to put him together. But one thing I'm going to try to make sure that I do correctly is, like, I put the gun on upside down last time. I think I did it like that on my original one from the base game, and I think it's supposed to go like this. And also, it's really, really, really hard to get this in there, so people say you have to use like a hairdryer and warm it up or some hot water. I didn't do that, but, you know, it's okay. Now, some new stuff that he comes with, he's got the little guy here that goes on top, the little general poking out the top hatch. And come on, get in there. You want to get in there. Oh, alright, well, he's like that. I don't have him in all the way, but, you know, he's just like, go that way. But you knew that from the box cover. But he's also got some sick weaponry here that goes on the sides. Look at that. Look at the stuff you can put on him. Right here. These are not in the base game, so these are cool too. I thought it was just... Wait, that's not right. This way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like that. It's pretty tough. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of the face of him. He's got big old guns on there. And, now the legs are pretty much the same. They just go right in. This leg goes right in. Come on. And the feet are going to snap right in. I'm not going to snap this part in yet. But it also comes with the same pieces that you can build the regular AT-AT if you want to do that as well. And I suppose if you're feeling really hairy, you can always pop these off and come up with your own configuration. You can have a smaller gun on the side, but I've already got a regular AT-AT. Let's line them up for comparison. Right. Yeah, and so I do have my gun upside down. It's supposed to go that way. So that, hey, that'll be one more variation, right? Let's try and get it in there. Oh, I almost got it. Look at that. I didn't have to break my fingers off. Woo, that was easy. Well, easier this time than it was last time. Alright. So there we have, for a comparison, the base game's AT-AT versus this guy's AT-AT. And yeah, they're pretty much the same. Obviously this one's painted, and this one isn't. But, yeah, there's the Mini. Alright, let's put you away. Now, we're going to look at the missions and stuff that he comes with. So, we'll do the skirmish first, and then we'll look at the actual side mission. And sorry, you can skip that if you don't want to. So here is the Imperial Research Lab skirmish map. And we've got stolen schematics and stranded, and we'll take a look at those cards in a little bit. Now, if you don't want spoilers for the map on the other side, skip ahead now. There's Forest Ambush. And you can pause if you want to read this. There's the mission briefing. And you can pause if you want to read that. Okay. Alright, now let's look at the cards. So I'm going to start off with our cards here. So we got, just like in the base game, we've got General Weiss and the AT-ST, because it can be set up for either configuration, so they wanted to give you one of each. And these things are awesome. You know, General Weiss can use 3 different attack die, of any different color. You just can't pick the same two. So that's a fantastic card. So he's going to be very strong. Almost as expensive as Vader, too. Here are the skirmish cards. Stolen Schematics and Stranded. You can read those if you want to pause. Alright. We've got our Forest Ambush card. And we have the General Scheme, which is the Imperial Agenda stuff. So here's special modifications. You keep this card a secret. Play it during any mission after deploying an ATST. The ATST's attack pool consists of any combination of 3 dice. It can't roll in 2 more of a single color. Discard this card at the end of the mission or when this figure is defeated. So this is basically for a regular ATST, and it turns it into General Weiss's attack ability. You wouldn't want to use this with General Weiss because he already has that ability. Inspiring Command. Place this card in your play area. Deplete this card and choose one figure and adjacent to Deplete this card and choose one figure adjacent to an Imperial leader. That figure becomes focused. So, that's alright. Not too bad. Okay. So now we get to look at the command cards, which are my favorite. Explosive Weaponry. We've got a biker scout there with a giant gun, a heavy weapon. Use when you declare an attack. This attack gains Blast 1. So that's cool. And there's 2 of those. You can use 2. Limit of 2. Heavy Armor. For vehicle. The fact that it's got a vehicle thing, it doesn't say ATST, makes me think there's going to be other vehicles, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we'll ever see an AT-AT, like it is depicted here in the picture, but oh my goodness, could you imagine some kind of epic play for this game with an AT-AT? Whoo! That would be gorgeous. I would buy it, definitely. Use while defending. During this attack, the Pierce keyword has no effect, so that's pretty cool. That's a nice ability. Overrun. Vehicle. Use at the start of your activation. During this activation, when you enter a hostile figure's space, that figure suffers 2 damage. Limit once per hostile figure. So just basically run people over. That's pretty cool. New orders for any leader. Now this takes both actions and it costs 3. Choose one adjacent friendly figure. Ready that figure's deployment card. So you want to basically sacrifice your turn to give somebody else another turn. Great ability. This isn't so good for General Weiss as it is for an Imperial officer, right? I'm pretty sure they have the leader keyword. It's a great way to, imagine an Imperial officer who costs like 3 points or something like that, giving Darth Vader an entire another turn. That's really cool. That's a great card. Very great card. Now here's General Weiss's unique hallmark card here. Endless Reserves. Choose a defeated friendly trooper and place it in an empty space adjacent to another figure in its group. Then shuffle this card back into your command deck. So this goes back into your command deck. So you can use this one multiple times. That's fantastic. That's really good, especially for a long game. This also has a lot of synergy with some of the cards we saw in the Rebel Trooper pack, which also work for Stormtroopers. So this is a cool card. If you're using General Weiss, the only caveat here is you have to keep him alive. So there is the General Weiss expansion pack. Let me know what you think, and if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, and dance, and have a good time. And thank you for watching.